Welcome to the weekly and welcome to Matthias Studios, here in the heart of Marshfield Center on the South Shore of Boston, Massachusetts. Well, the studio and the pottery has been closed for not quite a month for the holidays, and things are now emerging and getting back to regular order. I have spent a lot of time reorganizing the studio and the pottery because we're going to be heading off in a few new directions this year. And an indication of that direction is sitting right here next to me. I've talked about these before, and they will be released, if not tomorrow, maybe in the next few days. And that is the launch. Now, I did launch before Christmas my charcuterie boards that were made out of ceramics. And those did very well. But now I am moving into another direction, and this is going to be happening all year long. You're going to see this unfolding. So I am launching in the next few days. Keep your eyes open. I have about a half a dozen of these boards ready to launch. Each board will come with a bowl. It is my charcuterie board out of reclaimed chestnut. This is a really interesting piece here. And each charcuterie board comes with a little dipping bowl. Now, these made their rounds at various retail locations over the holidays, and they did very well. So now I'm expanding the edition, and they will be making it online at MatthiasStudios.com. Again, reclaimed chestnut boards. Each board will come with a small dipping bowl. Each board is one of a kind. So what you see on the website is what exactly you will be receiving, because there's no other board that looks like that board that you're looking at. Unlike, now we've talked about this before, unlike a production piece, like my dipping bowls, I would consider these my production pieces. I build them the same way. I dip them in my alabaster, I dip them in my blue, or you can get them in sun yellow. And what you see online with my production pieces, pretty much that's what you're getting. But again, each piece is handmade, so there are variances in exactly what you're seeing in that photograph from what you're going to be receiving. However, my boards, there are so many variances in reclaimed wood that each board looks so different. Each board has so much intense character to it that what you see online with those boards, that's exactly what you're getting. You're buying that particular piece. It's a non-production piece. So I'm moving into working with wood, combining my wood with my pottery. And my first step in that process are my charcuterie boards and my food display boards. Each board will be safe for food, and you will get care instructions with the board when it arrives to your home to use when you have a party or a personal event. So, big news for the studio in regards to moving into the direction of working with wood. Down the road, I will be making larger pedestals. You've already seen some of my pedestal work. I again showed some of those pieces. I had a piece months down the road. It was in a show, Broken but Beautiful. That was on a really cool piece of olive wood. So I'm going to be doing more pedestal work also, and I'm going to be coming out with some very large pieces on more like benchwork pedestals. And then the third phase will be creating custom credenzas that again somehow incorporate a unique custom bowl. Again, those will be non-production pieces. Both the bowls and the credenzas themselves are going to be highly unique and customized, one of a kind only. So keep your eyes out looking for those exciting developments that are happening at Matthias Studios. Now, if you're looking for a collection of these boards and bowls, they are now on show. They have been on show at Violet, a beautiful floral shop in Cohasset. If you're local, stop by this beautiful floral shop. It's amazing. You can't miss it. It's right near the post office in Cohasset, right across the street. Floor to ceiling windows. When you pass by, all you see is beautiful floral work. My boards and bowls are in that shop. I think she might have, again, maybe half a dozen of those, so you can hand pick whatever you would like. Well, I think that's good enough for the weekly for this week. Keep your eyes out for the boards and bowls to appear on my website, MatthiasStudios.com. And until next week, as always, stay mindfully creative. See you next week.